Welcome back to the channel. May 13th is getting really close, and I know a lot of you are asking the same question right now. Do I have enough resources to pull Hotori, and what should I prepare before the server restart? Well, yeah, in today's video, I'm going to break down everything, from free pulls, expiring gift codes, to why the skin pity system in Hotori's banner is actually an extremely dangerous trap that I think most players are going to fall into. I'm not going to let you waste an entire month of farming just because you missed one piece of information, so make sure to watch until the end. Oh, and one more thing. My channel is still very new, and I'm trying to build a really solid NTE community here. If this video helps you in any way, please hit the subscribe button for me. I need to reach 1,000 subscribers so I can continue making content more consistently for you guys. The subscribe button is right there, just one click, completely free. All right, let's get started. First, let's talk about the most important things you need to do right now before 5/13. There are several gift codes that will expire exactly on update day, specifically at 15:59 UTC on May 13th, which means if you miss them, they're gone forever. No second chance. I'll leave all the codes in the description and pinned comment of this video. Go into the game right now, open the menu, find the gift code section, and redeem every single one. Seriously, do it now. Don't wait until the last minute and then wonder why everything says expired. Besides the gift codes, Phase 2 of version 1.0 also has a login event that gives you 10 free solid dice. And if you've been following the official Twitch streams before the May 13th maintenance, Twitch drops are also active right now. You can get extra beetle coins and elite hunter guides just by leaving the stream running while doing something else. Passive gamer income, honestly, can't complain. Now let's talk about the part most people actually care about. Hotori. She's the owner of the Eben Antique Shop that you've seen since the beginning of the game, and honestly, I think she has one of the best character concepts NTE has created so far. Hotori is an S-rank Cosmos faction solid element character. Her signature mechanic is time stop, and I'm not joking. She can literally stop time, even during open world exploration and not just in combat. That's the thing that genuinely impressed me compared to most characters I've played. As for Hotori's kit, her basic attack is called Misty Moon Style, a 5-hit combo that deals Cosmos damage. Her skill is Present Replay, a mechanic that records and recreates states. It sounds complicated, but it's actually extremely useful during boss fights with reset phases. Her ultimate is called World's Tide, and this is where I was genuinely blown away. She creates a massive time freeze zone where every enemy inside gets frozen, giving you a free damage window to dump in as much damage as possible. It honestly sounds like cheating, but that's literally her kit. Her two passives are Shopkeeper's Authority and Frozen Snow Ritual, mainly focused on boosting crowd control and Cosmos damage. As for her role in a team, Hotori is basically a hybrid sub-DPS and support. She shines the most when paired with a main DPS that needs time to set up combos, like Nanalie, for example. The team setup that I think works incredibly well is Nanalie as the main DPS, Hotori as the sub-DPS, together with Zero and Juon. In this setup, Hotori creates an almost completely safe combat environment, allowing Nanalie to spam plasma damage without worrying about getting interrupted. On paper, it sounds insane, but after actually playing it myself, I can confirm it feels incredibly smooth. If you want a deeper breakdown of Hotori, I already made a dedicated video about her, and I'll leave the link to that video in the comments. And here comes the important part that you really need to pay attention to. I want to talk about the cosmetic pity trap in Hotori's banner. The banner is called Misty Tipsy Style, and it has a milestone reward system based on your total number of pulls. Specifically, 50 pulls unlock the Hotori-themed umbrella glider, 120 pulls give you the bike livery, and 200 pulls unlock her limited skin. Sounds tempting, right? But here's the thing I need you to remember carefully. Character pity carries over to the next banner, but cosmetic milestones do not. If you do 150 pulls on this banner and fail to reach the 200 milestone, those 150 pulls will be completely reset for the milestone rewards once the next banner starts. You won't get the skin. You'll just lose the resources. Honestly, I think this is a pretty brutal design choice, and the community has a lot of opinions about it right now. So my advice is very simple. Only target the skin if you are absolutely sure you already have 200 pulls saved up. Otherwise, just pull for Hotori and stop there. Don't let FOMO cloud your decision-making. Now let's talk about the resources you should prepare to level up Hotori on day 1. If you've already decided to pull for her, start farming right now because these are the materials you'll need. 32 Dress Sleeves of Vanity, 64 The Olive Branch, 40 Dove's Flutter, and 40 Nestling's Longing. Most of these can be farmed in Miguel District and New Herland through daily activities and combat challenges in those areas. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you spread the farming across the remaining days before May 13th, it's completely manageable. As for the total resources available during Phase 2, based on everything I've gathered, players should be able to get around 3,940 Annulith and 80 Tri-Key through limited-time events. If converted into pulls, that's more than 20 additional rolls for anyone who's just slightly short of pity. And across the entire version 1.0, the estimated amount of available free pulls goes beyond 470 total pulls, which is honestly a massive number for a gacha game. Quickly moving into the technical side, the May 13th update is around 13 gigabytes in size, so make sure you have enough storage space ready. The minimum requirements are an Intel i7-10700, 16 gigabytes RAM, and a GPU around the level of a GTX 1660 or RX 5600. But if you really want to experience the city of Heathrow the way it's meant to be experienced, the reflections of car lights on wet streets during rainy nights, the ray tracing effects that make every corner of the city look cinematic, then you'll want at least an RTX 3060 or RX 6700 with 32 gigabytes RAM. The game also supports DLSS 5.0 on PC, and this AI upscaling technology makes running higher graphics settings way more achievable than before. So if you have a newer NVIDIA card, definitely turn it on. And with this update, we're also getting more vehicles, including new muscle cars, supercars, and motorcycles to customize. The wanted level system for breaking traffic laws is still there, and I can confirm it's still incredibly entertaining. Finally, the question a lot of players in the community are asking, is Hotori actually worth pulling, or should you save for Lacrimosa in version 1.1? From my honest evaluation, Hotori is extremely solid if you're running a Cosmos team, or if you want a character with high utility. The time stop mechanic is not just a gimmick, it genuinely changes the way you approach difficult fights. But if you're F2P with limited resources and your current team is already performing well, then there's also no need to go all in. The game is still very young, and power creep is the eternal story of every gacha game. And later on, they will definitely rerun her banner again anyway, so don't stress too much about it. Maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year. Alright, that's everything you need to know about the May 13th update. Quick checklist so you don't forget. Redeem your gift codes before 15:59 UTC on May 13th. I'll leave the codes in the description or pinned comment. Farm Hotori materials in Miguel District. Decide clearly in advance whether you truly have enough for 200 pulls if you want the skin, otherwise don't get tempted. And pre-download the 13 GB patch so you don't end up waiting forever once the servers go live. If this video helped you, make sure to hit like so the YouTube algorithm knows this content is useful. And especially, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm building this channel completely from zero, and every single subscriber genuinely means a lot to me. I'll continue making guides, tier lists, and analysis videos for NTE regularly. You really don't want to miss the next videos. See you in the next one, and good luck pulling Hotori.